try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese.
He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking for a crease. It's Moss.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the play.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the fan might as well start playing.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up a...
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. Pass to 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Finds the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The sure hands. It's Cooper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Using the quick game. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was...
There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the...
Touchdown, Indiana! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. The give to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
At this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
second down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Cooper. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and they're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Hoosiers have this offense rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Hoosiers have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Defense backed up, and this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds incomplete.
I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. That's the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. Brings it down on the right side. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. Pick up at all on that play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Little over-anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Creates a little space. Turning it on! Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that first down onto Eisen, they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Trying to move them on the counter. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season. And you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.